Good day, everyone. So, we are here to discuss to you the two types of goal setting. First, importance of goals and becoming a better student. And by the way, this is Group 2 and this is Crispel John V. Garces. For now, we will do our very best, especially this final. Yes, you heard me. This final for first semester. And I think this is the last we present to you among the other groups. And I'll be hoping you listen, guys. And from the very moment and from the last pages that we present, which is the billing, midterm, semi-final, and finally this for final. And so let's move on and learn, listen, and analyze to our topic along with our improvements as a presenter for the next semester. So before we begin, let's take a look for our objectives. So you'll be able to decide what you want to achieve in your life. Second, to know what's important from what irrelevant or distraction. Next, helps you to motivate yourself further and building your self-confidence. So if you are here to care for yourself and help yourself to know how to manage, so we'll begin.
Good day. I am Gerald Bangcore. I am from Group 2. I am here to report about personal goal setting. First question is, why set a personal goal? So first, having goals for the things we want to do and working towards them is important. So nowadays, many people feel as if they are lost in the world. They work hard, but they don't seem to get anywhere worthwhile. A key reason that they feel this way is that they haven't spent enough time thinking about what they want in life. So having goals and staying committed to them will keep your focus on things that you have identified as essential to reaching your desired outcomes. Hope is a vital component of human existence, and it is needed to find happiness and peace during times that might otherwise lead us to be discouraged. So when we pursue our goals, we are faced with difficult times. It is easy to get discouraged and lose hope. So reminding about our goal, it gives us hope of our purpose, of what we want. And third is statistics demonstrate that those who create goals and have a regular and consistent goal setting process are much more likely to achieve their life's dreams. So people setting their goal, they know where to go, they know what to do. Regardless of how hard you work, if you're aiming for the wrong dream, then all that effort will only get you the wrong destination faster, and that would be extremely disappointing. So in the fourth, clear goals, you become aware of precisely what you want to achieve. So you aim for the target and you learn what your target and be prepared, or you can be prepared of what may come in your way in getting that goal. So example is like you shooting a target with a gun. You won't hit nothing if you aim to something. It would take a lot of bullets to hit one target, yet time will come. All the dedication and effort you've thrown eventually will hit the target. So, there is a formula for turning your dreams into reality, and it isn't dependent on how you know or proving yourself. The formula is goals plus commitment. If you commit to your work and you love your work, you will get the result you wanted. So the path towards our goals may not always run smoothly or be easy. As I've said, we face difficult times in achieving our goals, going for our goals. So we need to take it in to ourselves and move on and keep going. It gives us a sense of meaning and purpose, points us in the direction we want to go, and gets us interested and engaged, all of which are good for our overall happiness. So in our goal and setting up our goal, so it gives us purpose. We learn what our purpose and what are the things we need to do to achieve the goal, to attain our happiness, and that's our ultimate goal.
Good day to each and everyone. I am Gerald Tumalon, and my topic is all about starting to set personal goals. What is personal goals? Personal goals are the expressions of the things you want to achieve for yourself in life, whether those are business goals, family goals, or lifestyle goals. When you think about what you want to achieve in life and set goals towards achieving them, you will become more self-motivated and positive. Your specific goals can be in the form of short-term goals or long-term goals. They can provide you with long-term direction and short-term motivation. Here are some examples of your personal goals. Learn something new every week, work out every morning, keep a daily journal, volunteer at a non-profit every month. These are the steps in setting your personal goals. The first step is setting lifetime goals. Lifetime goals or long-term goals requires and consists of many smaller short-term goals. Long-term goals may take anywhere from 3 to 5 years or even longer. Lifetime goals are those major goals that you would like to accomplish over your lifetime. Depending on your age, these goals may be accomplished significantly later on in your life. Lifetime goals may fall into one of several categories, including career, education, financial, or just pleasure. The second step is setting smaller goals. Short-term goals can help you work towards that long-term goal, or they can be goals you've set for isolated milestones in your life. In general, short-term goals can be finished within a 6-month to 3-year time frame. A short-term goal is a target you want to reach soon, today, this week, this month, or within this year. An example of short-term goal is exercising 2 times a week, developing a morning routine, etc. This way, you have a greater chances of achieving your desired goal. Let's say, for example, my lifetime goal or long-term goal is to become a captain of the ship. And to achieve this goal, I need to break this down into smaller and smaller targets to reach my lifetime goal, like by creating a 1-year plan, 6-month plan, or 1-month plan of progressively smaller goals to reach or to achieve my lifetime goals. These are the list of my smaller goals or short-term goals that is connected to achieve my lifetime goal. As a student, the first thing that I'm going to do to achieve my lifetime goal is to focus on my studies. This way, I can get good grades. And because I got good grades, I am surely that I can pass college and I will get my college degree. And because I passed my course, this time, I need to apply or look for a job in a hiring company to have an experience on board ships. And this is the time that I can get closer and closer to my lifetime goal. Finally, reviewing my plans and making sure that they fit the way in which I want to live my life. To give a broad balanced coverage of all important areas in my life, I try to set goals in some of the following categories where these are important to me. First thing is career. By setting my personal goals, I can achieve my dreams and acquire my dream job which leads to my career. Second, financial. After achieving my career, it will lead me to earn a lot of money which I can use for myself, family, etc. And third is family. And being financially stable means that I can really provide for my family in their daily needs without having debt and being able to pay our monthly living expenses with extra money left over. Fourth and last is pleasure. And finally, after having my career, being financially stable and making my family worry less because I can provide what they want is my kind of pleasure or happiness. The significance of goal setting. First thing is, goals give you focus. Without a goal, your efforts can become disjointed and often confusing. Second is, goals help you measure progress. Being able to keep track of your progress toward achieving a goal is only possible if you set one in the first place. Being able to measure progress is extremely rewarding and it will help you maintain focus, keep your head held high, and your energy up. It will also keep you from getting down. Third is, goals help you stay motivated. Their desire to achieve their goal keeps them in the gym when they would much rather skip. Fourth is, they help you beat procrastination. Procrastination is something we all battle from time to time, myself included. However, when you set goals in life, specific goals for what you want to achieve, it helps you understand that procrastination is dangerous. It is wasted time. It is another day you aren't moving closer to that goal. Fifth is, you achieve even more. When you set a goal and reach it, it gives you the taste of victory. You will want to taste that again. Working towards meeting and surprising goals help you achieve way more than you ever thought possible. Last is, goals help you determine what you want in life. The act of setting goals forces you to contemplate what you truly want out in your life. What is the level of success you want to achieve? What is the income level you want to have? What does your life look like? What about your dream home? What do you need to income-wise to achieve your dreams? Once you set this end goal, you then break your desires down into attainable, measurable goals. These goals keep you motivated, helping you avoid procrastination, and keeping you laser focused on achieving your dreams. It is therefore the act of setting, achieving, and surpassing goals that make your living best life possible. Goal setting is an important method for deciding what you want to achieve in your life, separating on what's important from what's irrelevant or a distraction, motivating yourself, building your self-confidence, setting your lifetime goals first. So, if you don't already set goals, do so starting now. As you make this technique part of your life, you'll find your career accelerating and you'll wonder how you did without it. And that's all for my report.
Good day everyone, my name is Daniamis Jr. and my topic is all about why set goals. Top level athletes, successful business people, and achievers in all fields all set goals. Setting goals give you long-term vision and short-term motivation. It focuses your acquisition of knowledge and help you to recognize your time and your resources so that you can make the most of your life. By setting sharp, clearly defined goals, you can measure and take pride in the achievement of those goals, and you'll see forward progress in what might previously have seemed a long pointless grind. You will also raise your self-confidence as you recognize your own ability and competence in achieving the goals that you've set. When you stop set goals and think about what you want, you break out of autopilot and start living a life of your conscious creation. Instead of letting others tell you what to do, you proactively take charge and think about what you want for yourself. Many people today are sleepwalking through life. Even though they work hard, they don't feel like they are getting what they want. That's because they don't have a direction of where they want to go, what they want to achieve. Students graduates and they're not sure what to do with their life. Adults work for a year and are shocked when they reach their 30 to 40 seconds and don't know what to do next. Some top performers, world-class athletes, and successful people all set goals. Like Kobe Bryant, Mark Zuckerberg, all set goals. That's because when you set goals, you have a vision to work toward. You ensure that you are pushing yourself to get the best results, rather than resting on your laurels and waiting for things to happen. There is literally nothing to work toward. And even though you may be working hard, your hard work may not translate into anything. As the popular saying goes, shoot for the moon, and even you miss, you land among the stars. When you set goals, you're aiming for the moon. Your goals propel you take more action that you would have otherwise. Say you set a goal to create a pastry business, even though you have no idea how to make it happen. The very act of setting a goals give you a focal point. Goals give you focus while a life purpose give you a general direction. Your goals give you a laser focus as you what exactly to spend your time and energy on. So, why am I stay with my course? Some people shifting their course into other course if it is because they're not compatible with the course that they get. That's the reason why they left behind of their batchmate. Once you've decided on your first course, keep the process going by viewing and updating your to-do list on a daily basis. Periodically, review the longer-term plans and modify them to reflect your changing priorities and experience. A good way of doing this is to schedule regular, repeating reviews using a computer. If I ever lose my motivation, I would meditate and focus on some of the most important goals in my life, such as all the people I wish to reach out to and help in the world. I would visualize in the scenario with the full clarity, as if it is happening now. This is connects me with my inner self right away as I remember my why or my deepest motivation, after which I'll feel energized and get to working right away. When you set goals, You connect yourself with your innermost desires. They help motivate you and give you something to strive for. This is especially powerful if you're not in a good place in life at the moment. Your goals help remind you of the things you love, to redirect your focus away from the negative obstacles, and to reconnect you with your innermost desires. This accountability is accountability to yourself, not anyone else. No one knows the goals you set. People also stand to gain even if you achieve your goals by setting specific targets. You can easily see if you are on track, and if not, what to do about them.
Good day everyone, my name is Gerald Caballero, and for our group topic, it is all about the importance of goals. And as we all know that goal is part of our life as we go on, because goals are all the things you want to accomplish in your life, and also very meaningful to you and can make a lasting impact to your life. That's why you set goals. And for now, I'm here to give you some tips on how to set goals in order to achieve it. So I have here 5 tips for you to achieve your goals. The first one is set a specific goals. So to start your goal, you need to be specific. Like your goal must be clear or well defined, because those generalized goals are unhelpful because they don't provide sufficient direction. Like if your goal is you want to earn money, so you need to be specific. So go for that goal that can help you to earn a money like that. And also remember, you need goals to show you the way. Make it as easy as you can get to where you want to go by defining precisely where you want to end. The second is set attainable goals. So make sure that it is possible to achieve the goals you set. Because if you set a goal that you have no hope of achieving, so you will only demoralize, or you are just ruined your self-confidence. Like, which is very true, because in setting your goals, it is very important that you know that you can. Like, what is the use of setting your goals if there is a doubt of achieving it? Like, it is useless, right? Therefore, just make it possible or make it happen. The third one is be positive. Like, not only for achieving your goals, but be positive in life, because it brings optimism. Optimism means you have the confidence about the future or the successful outcome of something into your life. And also having a positivity, it will help you to lessen your worries or your negative thinking. And with a positive attitude, you see the bright side of life and become optimistic and expect the best to happen. That's why just be positive. Don't let negativity ruin your goal or your success. And next is stick to your goal. So this is also a reason why a lot of people don't always reach their goals, because they're not stick to it. Like you'll never know if you can reach them if you don't stick to them in the first place. As long as you stick to your goals, there is always be the possibility of achieving them. It is very true, because before you go for another goal or you move for another goal, make sure that you achieve it first. So Last one is achieve your goals. It is the most important because what is the sense of setting those tips for your goals if you're not willing to achieve it? So it is like a piece of a trash. That's why you need to achieve it, even how hard the situation or how hard the challenges you may face on achieving your goals. Just bear on your mind that you can and just make it possible, because as what I have said earlier, if you achieve your goals, it is a very meaningful to you and can make a lasting impact on your life. And that's all. God bless.
So, good day everyone. My name is ERENE Samson, and I'm going to tackle all about the importance of goals. So, why is a goal important? A goal is a target, objective, or objective of a motivated and direct change of behavior. So, in this line, it means that the goals the goals allow us to change our behavior. For example, your goal may be to become a healthier, or your goal is to be able to lift more weight in the gym, or your goal is to be better athlete. your goal is to become a better student. So it allows you to change your behavior. So sometimes some of us will wait for our New Year's resolution for us to be able to change our behavior. So in other words, in order for you to achieve the change of behavior that you desire, you should not only just need to wish for a change of your behavior, but but you also need to consistent in your efforts to reach that certain goal. So what are we going to do if the goal is so big? So what we can do is to chop the goal into smaller goals. That's why it's important. It's important in your mind for you to have a weekly goal or a daily goal, even how smaller that goal is. At least you're achieving something for that day. So next, goals may vary and depend on the values and priorities of the individual, and each of us we have our own priorities, and your goals will differ depending on your age group, depending on your goals. So like for example, you have some older classmates, their goal may be not the same goals, but rather perhaps their goal is to settle their life, and to be able to have financial success, or to have a success in marriage. So you can ask your parents about that goal, and you can ask children about their goal, and you will able to see that we differ in the kinds of goal that we set in, and it depends also on the influence of the society to our values. And we want our children to have a good values, so that will pursue the right goal, because there are children who value success and perfectionist over anything else, because that's their parents prioritize, and we don't have to torture their children, or our children that way, and we just want them to enjoy, enjoy it. So don't let your goals don't let your goals so your observe goals, or crazy goals, or your goals are out of the control, and to ruin your experience as much as possible. So next is, goals are important for behaviors to make sense. So it is important for you to know why you are studying these subjects, and why is it important to say, why is important to attend training, because most of the time people don't know what they are doing, what they are doing, then they will lose for passion for what they are trying to do. So it is important for you to remind yourself, to remind yourself every now and then, about trying the goal that you are trying to pursue, and that's the important of your goal in everyday life. So that's all. Thank you.
Again, good afternoon, everyone. This is the second last topic. For now, we are here to discuss to you a very important and interesting topic. So, why am I using the word interesting and important topic? Because our topic for today is, guess what? Yes, becoming a better student. Oh, so how to become a better student? Before that, let's take a look our objectives. So at the end of the lessons, students would be able to first determine the common challenges of students in relation to academics. Next, describe the qualities or personalities that a good student possesses. Third, explain the concept you thought is to be a good student. Fourth, understand a different ways on how to become a better student. And lastly, apply such ways in real life. So, let's begin. To become a better student, several things need to be done. Aside from listening from the discussion or listening by the teachers, we students should be able to have a better understanding of what they are doing by the teachers and have the ability to recognize and sort of the different information that they are encountering, and to be able to have a certain level of understanding of the concepts that they are studying, which could result for better applications and appreciation of such thing. So we students need to be focused on what they are doing. I have tips to become a better student. 1. Prepare before going to school. From the word prepare, let's say before going to school, of course we eat breakfast and we prepare food. Aside from the food, we prefer knowledge. Like, for example, always study. Do your assignment at home or before going to school. Like that. Like, always try to research and read the next lesson in advance. So, next, number 2, use different resources. Like from books provided by the class. Yes, like the same as what prefer before going to school. Like, use different resources. Like, don't forget to use the library and the internet, like research to analyze such things. Like, using different resources will enable you as a student to access more information, like to be able to learn the learnings and informations. Next, be critical and make learning personal. For example, know you are learning, why you are learning, and how they are important to you and your plans in life. Okay. By being critical to the information that you acquire, you will be able to appreciate their value. Be critical and make learning school like that. Number 4, ask help. Ask help. Ask help in school, like by interrupting your teachers. Yeah. But teachers is not enough, but also the people in school, from the guidance office, like librarian, registrar, etc. And even outside of people in the outside, like your parents, friends, like that, or cousins. Yep, you will always ask help. Lastly, do other things. Like you have to experience new things, like join your clubs or organization, like school groups, or you will join dance, or what any talent you have, singer, to widen your experience as a student. Next, goals also vary in terms of time. Like short-term goals. Short-term goals focus on today and the next days and perhaps weeks. What is short-term goals? Like we need to accomplish within this day, accomplish within this next few days, and within weeks. Next, midterm goals. Midterm goals involve plans for the school year and the time you plan to remain in college. For example, like you think, until when do you finish it? Like, how long have you been in college? Lastly, long-term goals. Long-term goals may begin with graduating college and everything you want to happen thereafter. Like you pursuing your dreams no matter the time is. Yep. That is, the goals also vary in terms of time. Short-term goals, mid-term goals, and long-term goals. Another important thing is for us to reach of our goals is our attitudes. Attitude is our most priceless possession. Why? Because everything people do and how they do start with attitude. Always remember that.
And go. So how does this help you as a student? Research shows that regular aerobic exercise enhances cognitive functions, particularly executive functions. Here's the study from the International Journal of Sports Medicine. Link to the article is in the description below. Another study published in 2006 in the Journal of Health Psychology showed that participants who went from not exercising at all to even a modest program of 2 or 3 visits per week demonstrated decreased stress, smoking, alcohol, and caffeine consumption. Their spending and study habits improved and were overall able to improve their regulatory habits, meaning their ability to carry forward even when their body and mind is begging them to stop, enhance their ability to stay calm in the face of difficulties. This is closely tied to discipline, which you guys already know I'm a huge proponent of. Discipline and self-regulatory behavior allows you to achieve something that you set out to do at a prior moment in time, even when you don't want to do it at a later time.
Stay focused and motivated. Being stay focused and motivated is very important. Why? Because there are so many ways to be distracted, so you have to stay focused, advance planning, and motivate yourself. Next, plan ahead. So that's why you have to be advanced planning before you cram, diktat, and lastly, know your priorities. Sometimes you have to be in time management. Yeah. So in other way, for you to reach, to attain, to achieve your goals, you have to stay focused, motivated. You should plan ahead and know your priorities. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day, guys. I am Micara Sanchez, and I am going to report about how a student changed her study habits by setting goals and managing time. So, I will tell you about the 11 techniques to improve your study habits. Number 1. Find a good studying spot. This is important. You need to be in an environment with little to no distractions. An environment that will aid in keeping you focused on your assignments. Establish rules when you are in your study zone. Let people living with you know that when your door is closed, it means you do not want to be disturbed. Try not to respond to phone calls or texts. This will break your concentration and you will lose focus. Number 2. Avoid social media. Speaking of distractions, this is the best example of studying distractions. Avoiding social media is good because it can decrease levels of anxiety and depression. We should lessen our use in social media because it makes us more negative. For many, social media is an outlet for all their stresses, frustrations, and heartbreaks, or a place to share their thoughts and feelings on the tragedies in the world. Number 3. Stay away from your phone. Distractions also include avoiding your phone. The best thing you can do is either put your phone on silent, turn off the alerts and notification, and flip it over so that you can even see them, or just turn the thing off. If it helps, place the phone out of sight so that you're not even tempted to check your messages. Number 4. Time management. Time management is the process of planning and exercising conscious control of the time spent on specific activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. If you want a guide to your time management, use this kind of app called Pomodoro Technique or Pomodoro Method. Pomodoro Method or Pomodoro Technique is a time management system that encourages people to work with the time they have rather than against it. Using this method, you break your workday into 25-minute chunks separated by 5-minute breaks. After about 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break about 15 to 20 minutes. Number 5. Take a break and take care of yourself. Talking a little more about taking breaks, really shouldn't be an option. College is hard work, and just like any other kind of job, you deserve a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. Working until the wee hours of morning to complete an assignment might be great for the class, but it's not for you or the other academic courses. You must take care of yourself in order to give your academic career the attention it deserves. You're paying to get an education to learn. Running yourself into the ground without allowing time for your body and mind to rest is unacceptable. Number 6. Organize lecture notes. Unless you are a legal transcriptionist, transcribing lecture notes can make your notebook look like a 7-year-old scribbled in it. That's why it's best to record your professor's lectures so that you can get a better understanding of the lesson. Rewriting your lecture notes is going to be one of the most brilliant study techniques to practice. Rewriting will help you remember the context better, and reorganizing them in nice outline forces you to comprehend the lesson. Number 7. Join or create a study group. Have we mentioned that college is hard work? It's worth stating again. Finding fellow students who are struggling to understand the coursework can be comforting. However, Joining or creating a study group isn't just because Micara loves company. It's about teamwork. Guaranteed someone in your study group can help you through a certain assignment you're struggling with and you'll be able to do the same. It's all about helping each other succeed. Number 8. Aromatherapy, plants, and music. Plants, in general, have a natural, comforting effect in their presence. Humans tend to have a higher pain tolerance and faster recoveries from hospitalizations. Music also improves brain function, can help you focus, and also eases the pain. Learn more about the benefits of studying with music. Number 9. Leave time for the last minute review. If you're finding that you are getting stressed out or tired, reflect back on your study schedule and priorities. Make sure that you have dedicated time for rest and distressing activities as well. Number 10. Understand your best learning style. It's important to know that there are many different styles of learning and each person will retain information better in different ways. So these are the different learning styles. Number 1. Visual learners. People who learn best when pictures, images, and spatial understanding is used. Number 2. Auditory learners. People who prefer using music, sounds, or both. 3. Kinesthetic learners, who actually use a more physical style of learning through using the body, sense of touch, and hands. Number 4. Logical learners, who need to use reasoning, logic, and systems. Number 5. Verbal learners, who will thrive in learning with people or in groups. And last, number 6. Solitary learners, who are able to learn best when alone. Think about which style of learning works best for you, and it will help you determine how to study, where to study, when to study, and other important factors like what study aids you should use and be aware of, and knowing what things may distract you while you are trying to study. Number 11. Make study time a part of your daily routine. If cramming all your study time into a few long days isn't working for you, then it's time for you to try something new and less stressful. What you do every day is more important than what you do occasionally. So make time for your study every single day, with or without exams coming. Consistency is the key, and once you start getting into good study habits, so make it a routine that you will be able to maintain throughout the school year. So that's all for me. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. God bless.
Good day, everyone. My name is Arvin Bigno. My topic is all about from failing exams to ranking first at university, becoming a better student. In this video, I'm going to share with you how a student managed to go from last to first rank that transformed his academic journey. At first, he always got a failing grade which disappointed him, so he decided to find a way on how he will improve his grade. He discovered 3 factors that helped him improve his exam performance and then rank first. The first factor is motivation. As all we know, motivation is the state that can maintain students' attention, behavior, and also provides with more energy needed to lead tasks to completion. Thus, it can help sustain activities over a period of time. In education, motivation can have a variety of effects on a student's behavior, preferences, and results. Motivation is a condition that activates and sustains behaviors toward a goal. For example, children who are motivated tend to be engaged, persist longer, have better learning outcomes, and perform better than other children on standardized achievement tests. How can you motivate yourself? For me, my motivation in life is to finish my studies and graduate with flying colors to grant my mother's wish before she died. In order for me to do that, I have to study at my bestest and be diligent in going to school. Having a good friends that will influence you to become a better student is a plus. That's why I'm always picky when it comes to making friends, and don't forget to pray. For me, it really helps. The next factor is the essay writing skills. Essay writing is an important part of studying because it increases understanding and helps the process of learning because it pushes you, amongst the other things, to clarify and sort out ideas and information, to analyze source material, and to exercise critical judgment. For me, in writing an essay, you have to be knowledgeable enough about the topic you are about to write. You have to write anything you know about the topic so that your essay is informative. The longer the essay, the better. It gives more information about the reader, which helps them to understand the topic better. The last factor is using the textbook. By using or reading the textbook gives you more information about the course you're enrolled. It will help you understand more about the subject as well as the topic. With that, you'll have an advantage among other students because you are already knowledgeable if you read in advance. Textbooks are not only helpful for the students but also helpful for new teachers with their teaching course. It acts as a guide for the syllabus material they have to cover in the entire academic year. Textbooks help teachers to design the lesson plan and enable a hassle-free teaching and learning experience. So that's the 3 factors that help him improve his exam performance and then rank first.
Thank you guys. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. May the Christmas bless you with have a welcome happiness. In your right hand I'll always be stretched out in friendship, and may your eyes be bright and their capacity for love at its height.